fans.
Yes, triply for this fight. He's trained alongside Manny Pacquiao in Los Angeles, in Las Vegas. Hopefully to imbibe that kind of work ethic of Pacquiao. Okay, we're about ready to introduce the fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the Interim WBO World Bantamweight Championship. Let us first welcome the challenger from Tepic, Nayarit, Mexico.
When I was a kid, I used to enjoy fighting, having a good time fighting with the kids in the barangay, in the streets, and I just like it. First time I put my gloves on, I felt this feels really good. I like it. I'm 100% of my capability, of what I can do.
We also see... Ready to go?
He is definitely psyched and not intimidated by this Philippine crowd, who is of course going to be behind Casimero.
Oh, you know, tremendous discipline that he has shown, because in his last 3 fights, he fought at a weight limit of 122 pounds. That's the super bantamweight division. But he has gone down in weight to fight Riel Casimero, and he has made the weight easily.
Yes, he came in at 117.6 pounds, and now we're going to go back up to the ring. Who's going to call the champion?
And now let us all welcome here on stage the defending Interim WBO World Bantamweight Champion from Merida, Leyte, Cabaliwan, Riel Cuadro Alas Casimero!
Gusto ko talagang mag-boxing kasi lahat ng sport o basketball parang mas madali lang sa akin yung boxing. Kaya tuloy-tuloy ko na yung career ko sa boxing. Cesar Ramirez, magaling din siya. Tapos yung nakita ko yung last fight niya ng yung championship na laban nila ni Burnett. Lamang tayo sa kanya kasi parang marami na akong experience na makalaban. Salamat po sa suporta. Sana i-pray niyo ako na manalo tayo. God bless po. Thank you.
Riel Casimero about to do his walk-in. And you know, Quinito, everybody agrees Casimero, an incredibly talented, tough, strong fighter. He's proved this, especially when he won in Argentina. Remember when he withstood that riot? And he's fought in several countries.
Well, he's faced a lot of challenges, Diane, throughout his career. And he has survived a lot of very tough situations. As you said, he did win that fight in Argentina. He won in Nicaragua. He won in Panama. He won several fights in Mexico. He has won in the U.S. But then he has also lost fights that he should have won.
Yes.
And now we're wondering what kind of Casimero is going to be in the ring to face this big challenger, Cesar Ramirez.
Well, you know, he has a tremendous opportunity here in this fight, Quinito, which I hope he's prepared for. As we know, the winner of this fight is going to get the right to face the regular champion, Tete, from South Africa within 90 days. So Casimero has the chance to become a 3-division world champion.
That's right. There aren't too many 3-division Filipino world champions in history. Of course, we have Manny Pacquiao, Nonito Donaire, and Donnie Nietes. And Riel Casimero certainly wants to be able to join that elite cast.
Now we're going to hear the national anthems from the Philippines and Mexico.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're requesting everyone to please rise for the singing of the Mexican national anthem. Please remain standing for the singing of the Philippine National Anthem to be led by DepEd NCR Grand Choral Soprano Soloist and European Concert Tour member, Miss Sheila Falyar-Cuna.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alab ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, duyan ka ng magiting, sa manlulupig, di ka pasisiil, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bugaw, may dilagang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal, ang kislap ng watawat mo'y tagumpay na nagdiningning, ang bituin at araw niya kailan pa may di magdidilim, lupa ng araw ng luwal, hatid pagsinto, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming ligaya no pag may mga api, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, from San Andres Sports Complex here in Malate, Manila, Senator Manny Pacquiao's MP Promotions, ABS-CBN Sports and Action in association with Sandman Promotions and Global Boxing Stars, sponsored by Innovate Motors, Wow Pilipinas, and Cobra Energy Drink are proud to present an evening of professional boxing for the interim WBO World Bantamweight Championship. This is sanctioned by the World Boxing Organization, Supervisor Mr. Leon Panoncillo. Alongside with the Games and Amusements Board Chairman, Abraham Khalil B. Mitra, Commissioners Ed Trinidad and Marma Sangid, and Chief for Pro Boxing and Other Contact Sports, Jackie Cacho. The three judges at ringside scoring this contest in the 10-point must system will be from Australia, Philip Austin, from Japan, Masakazu Murase, and from Puerto Rico, Gerardo Martinez. And when a bell rings, the referee in charge of the action, ladies and gentlemen, from Puerto Rico, Ramon Pena. And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the thousands in attendance and millions watching around the world, let the war begin! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing white, green with maroon, official weight, 117.6 pounds. He has an excellent professional record consisting of 18 victories, 2 defeats, with 11 of his victories coming by way of knockout. From Tepic, Nayarit, Mexico, the current WBC FECOMBOX Super Bantamweight Champion, Cesar Perico Ramirez. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the red corner, wearing blue, black, and silver. Official weight, 118 pounds. He has an excellent professional record consisting of 27 victories, 4 defeats, with 18 of his victories coming by way of knockout. He is the 3-division world champion and the reigning and defending interim WBO World Bantamweight Champion from Merida, Leyte, Cabaliwan. Ladies and gentlemen, Riel Casimero. Once again, to give instructions, here's referee Ramon Pena.
Casimero on second principal. Okay, gentlemen, you received the instructions in your corner. Ustedes ya recibieron instrucciones en su esquina. Remember, protect yourself and respect my commands all the time. Recuerden protegerse y respetar mis comandos en todo momento. Touch gloves and God bless both of you.
Well, you know the kind of rivalry and battles we've seen in the ring, Quinito, between the Filipinos and Mexico, and we're expecting this fight to be the same. There you go. We have the challenger, Ramirez, 31 years old, Casimero, 30. Ramirez, the much taller fighter, and yesterday he came in at 117.6. Casimero eventually made it to 118 limit. But as you said, Ramirez is undefeated in 3 years, Quinito.
That's right, and the height is unknown. Well, actually, he's 5'6", and we also want to make a change here. He has lost 3 times, but the record is correct. 11 knockouts in 18 wins, as you see Senator Manny Pacquiao.
Round number 1.
And Mayor Chavit Singson at ringside.
Here we go, 12 rounds of boxing for the interim WBO World Bantamweight Championship belt. The winner will face the regular champion Tete from South Africa.
You see that Ramirez is a very wiry, long-limbed fighter.
Yes,
certainly much taller than Casimero.
What an explosive start here for Casimero, who really likes his right hand, as we've seen in previous fights, Quinito.
Well, Casimero is a very, very aggressive fighter. As you see, he's leading off with the left hand, but his right hand is always cocked. That's the big punch that he wants to unload. That right hand, it can be either a right straight or a right hook or a right cross.
You can see Ramirez, they're using his height advantage there with a jab early on. But Casimero wanting to let his power be known early, it seems like.
But you also see the left hand of Casimero dangling
Ready.
sometimes down his sides, opening him up for a possible counter overhand right coming from Ramirez.
Well, you know, as we mentioned earlier, Ramirez has come down in weight. He has fought in the 122-pound division in his last 3 fights, I believe, and he's come down to challenge Casimero here in the 118-pound division.
Casimero looking to shorten the distance between him and Ramirez. He's moving in, looking to unload those short punches. Ramirez, I expect him to throw that left jab a lot more.
Yeah.
Just to be able to throw off Casimero's rhythm.
Well, you know, yesterday he said he's a very versatile fighter. He can be a puncher, he can be a boxer. Moves well, got boasted of power from both hands. Let's see as we get into the last minute of this first round. Oh, you can see both of them just like, with so much energy.
But right now, Ramirez is fighting a very defensive fight. He's moving away, taking a step back. Now missing with a shot. He looks very tentative at this stage.
Yes.
We're talking of Ramirez.
And of course, Cuadro Alas, the Filipino, trained alongside Manny Pacquiao in Los Angeles and in Las Vegas when Manny was preparing for the Keith Thurman fight. Run with him, did some mitts with him. Oh yeah, very tentative Ramirez. Looking a little bit unsure of himself at this point.
Right hand scored there by Casimero. Ramirez, very quick on his feet, moving around Casimero.
And Casimero has 18 knockouts in 27 wins. You can see as we hear the bell to signify the end of round 1. First 3 minutes of the round, Quinito, how did you see that?
I thought Casimero showed much more aggressiveness. Ramirez a little bit tentative, taking a shot to the midsection that time. Casimero landing with a right
there, yeah.
I thought he was varying his punches, Diane, upstairs, downstairs.
And there you see Ramirez taking a deep breath.
You know, his body looks a little frail.
Oh, it was very frail yesterday at the weigh-in. While we see Manny Pacquiao there and good friend Chavit Singson waving to the crowd. And very exciting bout here that that Manny has come up with. And there you see Senator.
We really have to thank you for making this all possible. It's free to the public.
Free to the public. Here we go. Round 2. Casimero, the Filipino, is the interim WBO world champion, fighting to hopefully get a chance to be regular champion.
That long reach, Diane, of Ramirez may be a bit of a problem here for Casimero, especially if Ramirez starts using that left jab.
Well, he's going to have to come in quick as the shorter fighter. You can see him trying to duck a little bit and to get under the shot.
I think the key word here for Casimero is pressure. He needs to put a lot of pressure on Ramirez, put him on his back foot, put him against the ropes, and get Ramirez to fight the tempo of Casimero.
I think at this point, yeah, Casimero should be a little bit more aggressive to, to solidify his control of the fight. Let Ramirez feel his power early on.
Third man in the ring, of course, is from Puerto Rico, Ramon Pena. Got an all-star cast here among our judges.
Yes. So Casimero was formerly the light flyweight title from 2012 to 2014. He also held the IBF flyweight title, which he vacated to move up in weight. Now hoping to get a chance to be a world champion again. He's 30 years old.
You know, I'm seeing that Casimero is having a little bit of difficulty here with his timing. And it may be also because of the weight problems that he had. So it's important that he gets his timing on track so that his reflexes are able to react very quickly to whatever opportunity he can seize inside that ring.
Yes, he's not quite getting his rhythm yet. He's, as you said, Mexican is a very wily type of fighter.
But you know, we're seeing very little offense from Ramirez.
True. And he's, yeah, looking like still trying to find his offense. Casimero must be loving this fighting in front of his hometown crowd.
Now, one thing about Ramirez is that he's used to going 12 rounds. In his last 3 fights, 2 of those 3 fights actually went the 12th round before he scored a knockout. And then his last fight, he went 12 rounds. So this guy is used to going the distance. He's a survivor.
Missing on the right. Well, Ramirez trying to be more aggressive now, Quinito, but still missing. Slip.
There's a slip. Slick spot there in the corner.
End of round 2. Okay,
Here's Scott Farrell, head of production, making things happen here.
Scott Farrell, yep. Motioning to, the Manny Pacquiao look-alike.
Wait a minute.
He's sitting beside the Manny. He's not fooled, right? He knows where the real
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao is sitting. As we go back to the action from the second round. Short stabbing left hook from the Mexican there. Misses on that right.
Nice head movement on the part of Casimero.
Yep.
And
Evaded that right there, and there's the slip.
Ramirez failing to connect. You know, earlier we saw Scott Farrell. Of course, Sean Gibbons also playing a major role in making this promotion happen.
Yes.
MP Promotions head Sean Gibbons.
Hello to all our viewers from around the world. Also hello to Mrs. Jinky Pacquiao, who I hear is watching with good friend Roy Bacalso. And also to my good friend En Tolentino.
Nice overhand right scored there by Ramirez. And Casimero, you get the feeling that he wants to turn this into a brawl.
Yes.
You know, he wants to turn this into something that will make him feel comfortable inside the ring. I don't think Casimero is comfortable fighting from a distance. He needs to be able to get inside his opponent's head, inside the strike zone, and start throwing those combinations. He wants to throw bombs. That's Casimero's style.
Yep, and he wants to win impressively in front of his countrymen.
Now he's measuring his opponent. He's moving in, but he's got to be careful. Ramirez looking to counter.
Quick movements there from Casimero.
Ramirez is not in a hurry. He's not even throwing those left jabs. He's looking to counter. He knows that Casimero is going to come in. So when he does, he's going to be prepared to throw that right. for Casimero, once he comes charging in, it can't just be one shot. It just can't be the right hand. That time, a nice left hand.
That was a
beautiful
knockdown.
left
That's
hand.
a knockdown.
Beautiful left hand.
Nice counter there, perfectly timed. And Ramirez says, you know, sometimes when you get hit in a certain spot, Kenito, you can't help yourself. You just go down, as we saw. Now Casimero looking.
I thought it was an excellent feint by Casimero. Ramirez thought the right hand was coming, and so did we. All of a sudden, he threw the left hand, and catching Ramirez off guard, putting him down on the canvas for the first knockdown in the fight.
Beautiful variation from the Filipino, Casimero. Last 27 seconds left in round 3.
And you also like the patience here of Casimero. He's not
doesn't
He's
seem
not
to be
reckless.
rushing. Yeah.
He's not getting careless. He's got a knockdown here, but he's not rushing things. He's looking for the right opening, the right opportunity to put his man away. And if it doesn't happen, he'll wait another round.
So happy to see Casimero focused and really waiting for the right. And that wrestling move ends round 3. So very good round there for Riel Casimero, scoring 1 knockdown, and we're going to show you that in a bit.
And let's relive the action in the previous round. That time Ramirez scoring with the right hand.
So Ramirez misses, and then Casimero perfectly times that left, and you can see his knees buckled and he just went down.
And then a little bit of wrestling towards the end of the round.
Okay, there's the MPBL Commissioner Kenneth Duremdes.
Captain Marbel himself, the PBA legend.
For our fans around the world, Pacquiao also has his own basketball league here in the Philippines, aside from producing this boxing promotions.
Now Cesar Ramirez, he has not lost in his last 6 fights. His last loss was in 2016, 3 years ago, in a decision loss to Ryan Burnett in England. Ramirez thinking that he needs to be more offense-minded now. He's throwing that left hand, the left jab.
Confident Casimero, but as you said, not rushing, taking his time.
But Casimero is not throwing any jabs. He's looking for a big punch. He's looking for the killer blow.
Yeah.
Now Ramirez starting to get his punches together, trying to show some rhythm here. He's boxing Casimero, while Casimero wants to punch, not box. He wants to throw the big hands.
Mexican corner cheering him on. Very determined fighter, as we know Mexicans to be. You want to get back in this round after suffering a knockdown in round 3. Ramirez looks at his corner. Has 2 children, all back in Mexico. Says they're his biggest inspiration as he tries to land some shots here.
Not too much activity on the part of Casimero in this round.
Yeah, surprising.
It looks like he's pacing himself.
Yeah.
We're in for the long haul, and you know that Casimero, he also likes to go distance. Last fight, it took him 12 rounds to take care of Ricardo Espinosa to win the interim WBO bantamweight championship. Fighters seem to be just pawing at each other.
Ramirez moving forward. Well, there's Casimero now with 25 seconds left in this round.
Well, you know, this
Left
round is up
counter
for
from
grabs.
Ramirez. Yep.
Whoever is able to
Oh,
throw more punches
Ramirez
here towards
scores
the
a
end
right.
can get this round.
10 seconds.
Actually, this is a good round for Ramirez.
Yes.
I will give him this round. Mexican bouncing back from a knockdown in the previous round.
Well, Casimero somewhat silent in that round, Kenito.
I was surprised. Well, he might have also thrown a lot of punches in the previous round, so he wanted to conserve his energy. It's a long haul. We're going 12 rounds here.
Action from the last round. Ramirez, the taller fighter, goes to the body.
JC Manangkil of Sandman Boxing Promotion enjoying the action. Scott Farrell.
There's the Mexican corner. A really good sized crowd here at the San Andres Sports Complex for our main event. Philippines versus Mexico. Diane Castillejo with Kenito Henson proudly.
Of John Riel Casimero. He sort of took the previous round off.
Yeah.
He coasted in round number 4. Now in round number 5, there's a slip. There's a slip. Oh, they call a knockdown.
A knockdown. And
They call a knockdown.
Ramirez is not happy with that call.
Oh, they call a
He
knockdown.
takes it.
Well, that was a flash knockdown, but referee Ramon Pena must have seen a punch. We didn't see it.
I didn't
we
see
didn't
it
see
from
the
here.
punch. But he must have seen it very clearly because he was very decisive in making that call. He called the knockdown. Ramirez now down twice in this fight.
Let's see what Casimero does from here on. 2 knockdowns for the Filipinos so far. Nice right hook there.
That's a big
from
one. That's a big punch.
Casimero, another right.
Oh,
What a
nice
nice,
shot.
wow, solid right from the Mexican. Ooh.
Now that got Casimero's attention.
Yep. This is getting interesting, Kenito.
And both fighters now throwing bombs.
Whoa.
This is the kind of action the fans came here to see. Now combinations coming from Ramirez. Remember, he went down.
Yeah,
in
he's
the
going
same
to want to
round.
get back.
Casimero now backpedaling.
Huh. Yeah, you would think that Casimero would be a little bit more aggressive after. Right punch block, and there's a double jab there. Ramirez gets through. Casimero backing up.
Now you see the height difference between
Yes.
the two. Clearly the much taller fighter is Ramirez.
Ramirez using his reach.
Ramirez showing a little more confidence here as this round progresses.
Well, he needs to.
Yeah, he
He
did
needs
go
to catch
down.
up.
He did go down early in this round, but he did also catch Casimero with some nice combinations. There he is throwing his left and right. Casimero's holding on.
Ooh, Casimero with his back against the ropes gets out. Ramirez last 10 seconds of the round.
And Casimero needs to pick it up defensively. Now we need to watch that
Yeah, I want to see
knockdown
that
once
knockdown.
more. Referee Pena calling a knockdown very early in this round.
Ramirez not happy with the call. We're gonna have a look back at that knockdown in round 5 in just a minute. Here it is. Oh, it was a hit in the back of the head.
There was that shot, the right hand, but that didn't cause the knockdown. And then there was that big punch, the right hand.
Yeah, you can see that wobbled Casimero.
So from that slow-mo replay, as you see Sean Gibbons, head of MP Promotions.
Yes, being very busy for this fight card. There's Senator Manny Pacquiao, the man behind it all, and Chavit Singh Son.
But that knockdown that the referee called might not have been a legitimate knockdown. Could have been a slip. Anyway, the call will stay. And now we're in round number 6.
Okay, middle of the fight now.
I thought towards the end of round number 5, Ramirez came on strong.
Okay, so the referee there warning Casimero about locking the head of Ramirez. There's a solid left from Casimero. He tries to follow it up.
Now Ramirez is within Casimero's sights. That's where he wants Ramirez.
Crowd getting behind Casimero.
Ramirez needs some distance. A nice shot to the body by Casimero that time. See, when there's distance, Ramirez is able to use his reach to tag Casimero. So Casimero has to come closer.
Throws it in.
To Ramirez, put his head on Ramirez's chest and wail away. Nice shot to the body there by Casimero from short distance.
Ramirez answers. Not much sting in his punch though. I thought I saw a little bit of some sign of fatigue in the side of Ramirez in the last break, but as you said, he's known to last 12 rounds.
He's a survivor, but I also see a little bit of blood coming out of the nose of Ramirez.
One minute to go in round 6.
You know, the way I see it, Casimero is conserving his energy for that big punch. So he's not throwing any jabs. He's really looking to load up. Just one big punch to put the Mexican away.
Right.
Oh, nice shot.
That was a big right from Ramirez.
That time he had his
another
distance.
right. Oh, Ramirez now pouring it on.
Big round here for Ramirez. Casimero backtracking. And Casimero forced to hold on.
Yeah, you can see he's feeling these punches and whoa. Mexican corner getting really excited. Another strong right from the Mexican. Pouring it on, Kenita, right here.
A big round here for Ramirez. That time Casimero throwing the right hand.
Crowd loving the action.
And this fight is not going to go to distance.
No,
nice
both.
shot. Casimero throwing one punch after the other, along with Ramirez. What action we're watching.
Okay, we're gonna listen in to the corner of Casimero. No audio right now, though. Okay, let's have a look back at that action-packed round. Casimero with a strong right to the body.
And then the big right hand
big right
coming
there
from Ramirez. But Dayan, I thought Ramirez took that shot to the body really well. This guy can take a punch. And there's a right hand coming from Ramirez. I thought that was a good round for Ramirez overall. Although Casimero made it a little close towards the end of round number 6. Now we're in round number 7.
Stamina coming into play here as we go into the second half of this bout. Riel Casimero and Cesar Ramirez fighting for the right to fight the regular champion Tete from South Africa in the bantamweight division.
There have been 2 knockdowns scored in this fight so far, both by Riel Casimero
Oh,
in the
nice
3rd
right.
round and the 5th round.
You're right, Quinito. Blood from the nose of the Mexican as Casimero let out a strong right-left combination.
Again, Casimero needs to come closer to Ramirez, while Ramirez needs to fend him off, keep him away, get that distance so we can score that right hand.
But I agree with you. He's just looking to unload that right, looking for the right time. But we know the Mexican heart.
You know, we were talking about how Casimero may be conserving his energy for the big punch. I think it's the same thing with Ramirez. He's not throwing the left jab any longer. He's also looking for that one punch. He knows that he's down.
Yeah, he has to come up with something big.
Exactly. He's been down twice. He knows
Oh!
he's down on points.
Wow!
Here we go.
That was a solid right from Casimero. And Ramirez holds on. Whoa!
Both fighters are down. Referee pulling them apart.
Solid.
Oh, unbelievable.
What a heavy hand that was.
And you also see that Ramirez is breathing from the mouth. He's having difficulty breathing because of the blood
Oh,
coming
another
out of his
solid
nose.
right from,
Here we go.
Casimero.
And he's down.
Oh.
He's down. They're going to call a knockdown.
Wow.
A solid
Casimero
flurry.
went through the ropes there.
But Casimero needs to be in a neutral corner. He needs to be in a neutral corner.
Wow.
Referee didn't see it. Another big punch coming from Casimero. There's blood.
Oh man, this is all heart now
Yeah.
for the Mexican. Whoa! Another, oh boy! This
One
is-
more big punch, and this could be it. Oh, the mouthpiece.
Oh, the mouthpiece.
Okay, they call time in back again. And he's really on shaky legs. Ramirez
Oh boy.
may not know where he is at this point. He's
What?
on rubbery legs.
What a round for the Filipino Riel Casimero.
What a bounce back round for Casimero. All hard, all power. And watch it right here.
Oh, there's another big left there from Casimero.
That was the big punch, the right hand. And then Casimero, as we were saying, he needed to crowd Ramirez, get into his chest. And a big punch there, scored by Casimero with a left hand.
But look at that fighting spirit from the Mexican. Wobbled, almost going down, but keeping himself up.
So Ramirez has now gone down thrice in this fight. 3 knockdowns have been scored by Casimero.
And the crowd is on its feet here at the San Andres Sports Complex in Manila. We are into round 8. 3 knockdowns scored by the Filipino.
Ramirez is still on shaky legs right here. And for Casimero,
Looking for a couple of big ones to
he's
finish
looking for
off.
the coup de grace. He's looking to end this fight. Oh, nice. Nice shot there by Ramirez.
Ramirez fights back.
Oh, look at Ramirez.
What a heart. Mexican warrior.
Whoa. All of a sudden, Ramirez exploding and catching Casimero.
You can see Casimero also breathing hard. Quinito.
Yeah. We threw a lot of punches in
Yeah.
the previous round.
That was a very strenuous round for him.
And he was looking to knock out his opponent, so the volume of punches
Yes, you can
that he
see it.
had really went sky high.
Yep. Mouth open. Got a deep breath. That took a lot out of him. Right? You can see him.
Yeah, both these fighters, I think, are out to catch their breath.
Oh, solid
nice.
uppercut. Casimero.
Casimero is moving in. But he can't get careless. Casimero has a tendency to open up once he moves in, and Ramirez is a very smart fighter.
Crowd is loving this fight. Left and right combo from Casimero to the body. It's Ramirez coming forward, but he gets tagged by Casimero. You see the legs of Ramirez are very slim, especially his calves. He's letting his hands go, but not much power behind that shot. But he wants to stay busy to signal to Casimero that he's still in this fight.
Again, you like the patience of Casimero, not rushing things. He had his opponent almost out on his feet for good in the previous round. But he wants to make sure that he's got gas in his tank. We are scheduled for 12. We are in round number 8.
Well, you know the tremendous energy it needs to, to let out those
punches
punches in boxing. Look, that was a solid right from
right hand. And Casimero
answers back. Beautiful upstairs hitting from the Filipino. Getting a lot of adrenaline from the crowd, both fighters. Take a look back at the last round. Ooh, solid left there from Ramirez.
That was a shot that Ramirez threw that caught Casimero. This is turning out to be a battle of attrition, although Casimero way ahead on points at this stage with 3 knockdowns scored in 3 different rounds.
Round 9.
Ramirez is showing he still got it. He still has some stuff left.
Tremendous durability and heart. I mean, we thought he was almost going with, what was that, round 7?
That's right. That's when he went down. He went down in rounds 3, 5, and 7.
Through the ropes.
His nose has been bloodied. He's had difficulty breathing from the nose and from the mouth, but he's still standing up. He's still throwing. That's Cesar Ramirez, the Mexican gladiator.
Now Ramirez connecting with the left and the uppercut.
Casimero looking a little shaky here.
Oh boy, what a fight.
Taking some shots.
Casimero showing some signs of fatigue.
I thought during the timeout just before this round started, I heard him in his corner taking really deep breaths.
Yes.
And he was gasping. So again, stamina, resistance. Is he in condition to go 12 rounds? He had difficulty making the weight in yesterday's weigh-in.
Right, and Ramirez having to come down in weight. Ramirez trying to go to the body. Boy.
It's been all Ramirez in this round. Casimero just looking to hold on. That time he scored with a left hand. Scored with a nice left hand.
Got the mouthpiece off again, off Ramirez, I believe. Referee hands it to the corner. Let's have a look at the action there. Oh boy, see that left hook threw out that mouthpiece.
Now, when a fighter deliberately spits out his mouthpiece, just like Keith Thurman did, he needs to get a warning from the referee. But if a punch dislodges a mouthpiece, just like what happened, no warning.
Strong body shot there from Casimero, and Ramirez holds on. Referee breaks them up.
Now, maybe that's what Casimero needs to do. Attack the body.
Yeah. You're right. He seems to be going for the knockout upstairs. But we know how effective a body shot can be as we see the end of round 9.
That's a tough round to score. I thought that overall, Ramirez was scoring more punches, and then the big left dislodging that mouthpiece, that could have turned things around in that particular round. There was the uppercut
Ramirez
scored.
gets through.
Yeah. And then,
There.
oh, that big left hand coming out of nowhere, dislodging that mouthpiece, and then the shot to the body.
Solid left hook there to the body.
And did you see Ramirez double up after taking that shot to the midsection?
There we see the MPBL staff of Senator Manny Pacquiao. Everyone is on its feet here at the San Andres Sports Complex. What a battle it's been.
Well, we called it the showdown in Manila, living up to expectations, Diane. Everybody's so excited to watch this main event where so much is on the line.
Exactly, the right to fight Tete of South Africa, the regular WBO bantamweight champion. Well, you know, this is very reflective of the Mexico versus Filipino duels.
And what about this body attack now?
Oh boy.
By John Riel Casimero.
He seems to want to finish the fight in this round. Can he do it?
Ramirez seems to be folding up here.
But he's fighting back.
When he's taking those shots to the midsection, he's grimacing in pain.
Giving it his all, as you see Coach Nonoy Neri egging the Filipino on. Take my hat off to Ramirez. He's taken a lot in this fight.
Now there's blood coming out of the right nostril of Cesar Ramirez. Again, a shot to the side of the body by John Riel Casimero. Ramirez is feeling the hurt on his body.
There's a... Oh.
Ramirez is not throwing too many punches now. He's fighting defensively. He's looking to survive. But if you're Casimero, you can't be too careful. Those punches being thrown by Ramirez have no impact whatsoever.
Yeah, he's just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Clearly,
the sting is gone.
Clearly winded, Cesar Ramirez. But he's still letting his hands go. Oh, wobbly legs.
He's ready to go.
Oh, Casimero just itching to launch here. Looking for the opening.
Ramirez has little left. But for Casimero, one shot to the midsection. That's what he's looking for. A shot to the side of the body.
But make no mistake about it. Oh, down, it's down, it's down. And I think it's out. It's over.
That's it.
Oh, what a
we knew it was happening.
Ending to this fight.
We knew it was going to happen. He had very little left.
Oh.
And flat on his back. Unbelievable ending.
What a
John Riel Casimero.
What a fantastic show there from the Filipino John Riel Casimero, and the Mexican Kenito is still on his back. Whoa, what a fight.
Oh, he took a lot of punishment.
Yeah.
But you know, the Mexican warrior that he is, he did not surrender.
No
He
surrender.
fought until the end. He fought until the end.
Give a lot of credit to the Mexican. He fought his heart out. He took a lot of beating. He went down 3 times before the final knockout punch here in round 10.
But he came into this fight looking very confident. He was very cocky. He went out there to try to win, but Riel Casimero, just too much firepower.
Let's have a look at that knockout punch that sealed the win for the Filipino.
Big shot right there.
Boom,
and then the right hand.
Mouthpiece off. Pushes him back and then boom. Solid right it was.
Nothing left.
The reliable
and his
right.
eyes were gone. I was actually looking for a body shot to end it, but you know the situation presented itself. Wide open for a shot, and Riel Casimero, you know, that killer's instinct of Casimero is something that will bring him back to the World Championship throne.
Yes, Casimero loving this win in front of his hometown. Fellow Filipinos celebrating. Ramirez is still, yep, they're helping him up now. We can see Mayor Bubay Fernandez, and the crowd gives him a strong round of applause, which he deserves.
But Diane, make no mistake about it, Riel Casimero was pushed.
Oh boy.
Not exactly to the limit, but he was pushed.
He had to dig deep, and the crowd helped him a lot. Senator Pacquiao watching. And so with that win,
I thought that was a convincing knockout victory for Casimero. He now advances to challenge the WBO bantamweight champion Zolani Tete of South Africa. And if you count the number of knockdowns that he has scored, I thought one of the knockdowns was a slip. I thought the referee might have made a mistake.
I thought that was a slip too. And now we're going to turn you over to the ring announcer to announce Casimero as our winner for tonight. Take that back. They're going to give Ramirez some time to recover in the ring. And meantime, Casimero there acknowledging the cheers of the crowd here at the San Andres Sports Complex. And so, Quinito, this fight with Tete is supposed to happen in 90 days?
Ladies and gentlemen, after 2 minutes and 23 seconds of the 10th round, we have a winner by knockout and still the WBO Interim World Bantamweight Champion, Cuadro Alas, Riel Casimero. Once again,
I mean, he must be feeling on top of the world to win that kind of a fight, Quinito. Two knockdowns, and then that final knockdown in the 10th round.
Well, I thought he fought a very smart fight, Diane. I thought in the 5th round, he gave it his all to try to score a knockout.
I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah.
Well, it's celebration mode here for the Philippines at the San Andreas Sports Complex. A fantastic win by Riel Casimero. Quinito, I mean, after scoring 3 knockdowns in round 3, 5, and 7, he finally finished off the Mexican in the 10th round.
Well, congratulations are in order to all the winners, actually to all the participants of this highly successful showdown in Manila, brought to you by MP Promotions. Senator Manny Pacquiao himself was here to grace this event and to witness the proceedings. As you were saying, Riel Casimero, he put his A game in the ring in this one.
But he had to dig deep. It was a tough fight. I mean, the Mexican came here to fight. He was well prepared. He gave it his all. But in the end, it was still Casimero's power that prevailed. And so now he will have the opportunity to become the regular bantamweight champion. How do you think he's going to fare against Tete of South Africa?
Well, Zolani Tete is a very slick champion. I think he's a very experienced fighter. But I don't think he can take the power of Riel Casimero. One thing I noticed, though, about Casimero in this particular fight was that not only did his offense, not only did his firepower was in full display, but also his intelligence. I thought he paced himself very well in terms of trying to make sure that he had enough gas in his tank for the home stretch. That's exactly what happened, because Cesar Ramirez in the 10th round had nothing left. Riel Casimero still had a lot more to go.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this boxing. There's still going to be a lot more boxing in the future MP Promotions fights. Diane Castillo here. Quinito, it's been a pleasure once again, and we hope to see you again.
I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah.